Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm going to be showing you how to dominate on Pantheon jungle here in preseason 11. He got some changes to turn him away from the support role. His shield no longer blocks turret shots, but overall, he's a bit stronger in top, mid, and in jungle. So I figured I'd be making this video for you guys. We have Conquer, Triumphant, Alacrity with 𝐒𝐿. Secondary runes, we went for Cheap Shot and Relentless Hunter. You can also take Ravenous Hunter on Pantheon. Rav is pretty decent on him, especially with Conquer. Relentless Hunter is going to give you a little bit more oomph in your ganks, getting on top of them. You're going to get a ward down, pick up an Oracle Lens. We're going to rush straight for Eclipse. Eclipse is super important on Pantheon. And then you usually go for, I guess against their team, we'll go Black Cleaver. And we'll round our build off with a Lifeline item into some penetration. It's generally what you want. Pantheon's main bad matchups is things like Olaf, melee champions that even once you get to them, you can't do anything. But in general, he thrashes squishies. He can thrash things like Lee Sin as well. We're going to start with our Q. We're going to auto attack Q him right off the bat. And then we're going to get our... if you want to do more of a full clear, you can get your E next. Otherwise, you want to get your W. I would rather just skip most of these camps. It's fairly inefficient to over farm on Pantheon, to where you're better off just doing a 3 to 4 camp clear. Against Graves, I would rather tighten my clear path up so I don't open myself up to get killed. I'm gonna auto attack Q, stun him out of its auto attack. We haven't even gotten hit yet. That's the first time he hit us. We're gonna auto attack Q. In general, you do want to use your empowered W instead of any other ability, because your empowered W will give you 3 other charges, which is fairly nice. The Gromp's going to be healing us back up a lot, so don't stress out about your HP at this point. You can hit a refill if you want to, but you should be able to get close to full HP off this guy. Your empowered W's, like I said, it's always better if you can reach them with it rather than using anything else. That way you can get the extra charges, plus its damage is super high. You're almost never going to be using your empowered E. Your empowered E is pretty trash. It's just a little bit of movement speed. We're going to use our other refill. This isn't warded. We're going to walk up on him. Auto attack. There we go. We'll use our E to block off the damage. We're going to Q flash on him. You can just flash Q if you want to. And we're going to finish him off with a Q. Once they're below 20% health, your Q is a crit. You can, your Q is such a long animation, you can Q flash to catch them off guard like that. But you can just flash then Q if that's easier for you. GP shoving up mid. I'm going to attack stun this. Take off its shield. Yeah, it's really nice that your Q crits if they're below 20% HP. It's one of your main secure tools in ganks. And jump on his head, auto attack Q. Oh, he got away. Shit. Oh, he's kind of gotten away for now. Looks like Mord's dead here. I'm just gonna jump and stun him. There's just too many of us. That's gonna lose them the game. I just used my empowered shield because I wanted to stay on him without him having any kill options. As long as your shield's facing them, they can't hurt you at all. You'll block everything. Even if Victor's got his R on your head, you can just use your E and take 0 damage. Pantheon's really good at these early 1v1 fights, 2v2 fights. It's what he shines in. At this point, we can recall. You normally want to wait until you can afford a full... You normally want to wait till you can afford a full-on serrated Dirk. It's your best first back. We can get a Dirk longsword. That'll work just fine. Yeah, so yeah, you generally want to avoid picking Pantheon against Olaf, Elise. Tank junglers can give him issues in terms of scaling, but he has fairly strong 1v1s and 2v2s. Just remember your shield doesn't block turret shots anymore. Also, when you are using your shield, you move slower moving side to side and backwards, but you move same speed moving forwards. But if you are going to be moving backwards, it'll be moving a lot slower. Oops, missed my Q. I don't even know how I did that. Auto attack stun him. Use our empowered W there. And your HP is pretty good, especially after your first back. We'll probably just use our empowered Q here. Just wipe the camp. GP got double buffs. That feels bad. Sorry about that. We're going to auto attack Q. We're going to E the whole camp. Your E is really useful against Raptors since they do so much damage. Your W's not that useful against them. GP is already backed. He has items. I don't think I can kill him. He has red buff. Can I hit him at point blank range? Jump on his head. I don't think I can kill him though. We did a lot of damage, but the guy's really tough. And we're really low now. He's fed with double buffs. Sucks. Might be able to do something top before Mord's level 6. Looks like he's going for a ward. There's a pink ward in this bush. He didn't lay anything. He's just faking out a ward. He doesn't have flash either. We're just gonna auto attack W him, Q him. You may say, well, why didn't you lead with Q since Q's such a low cooldown? The only reason why I didn't, I'm just helping him clear it a little bit. I assume Nasus wants to freeze it though. He just missed cannon. Only reason why I didn't lead with Q is Mord was low enough on HP to where I wanted to hit him with an auto then W, and then I could use my Q as a crit since you'd be below 20% HP. That was the plan behind that. So like here, for example, if I smite it early, then I'll go for the crit because it's below 20% HP. I might be able to gank this guy. Actually, he's pulling off. We use our W early. It's on AoE camps. It's not as bad to use your W early. It's mainly against the single target camps you really want to always have empowered W against, or against champions empowered W as well. Ult behind him. Ooh, is he? Oh, we landed the slow. Oh, we were so close. He still had his flash. That's painful. We landed the RR damage and everything. We just didn't quite have enough to finish him off there. Pantheon doesn't need Tiamat because of his Q AoE. Against camps, in general, you never really want to throw your spear long unless you have to. Doing it short's better because it's the same damage and it goes on half cooldown when you do it short. So do keep that in mind. Only do it long if you have to. Ooh, I didn't get my empowered. I guess I'll use my E speed up. Hit him with an extra Q. I didn't get my empowered W. I used it one attack too early. I'm going to get pinched here really hard by GP. I don't think this is warded. GP's mid. Jump on his head, hit him with a Q. He's dead here. I just Q flash to surprise him. Very nice. Here I'll hit him with a ranged Q because I don't want to get close to him. That's unless it's gonna kill someone or you really don't want to get close. You just generally something you're not gonna do. All right, we'll go get that scuttle crab. I think Graves' red buff is up. We could go kill him on that potentially. We'll go back over there. I think it is up. We're gonna use our Q out in the open. We're trying to get our stuff up. Should be able to kill him. He's pretty far behind right now. Yeah, we'll wait. You know, we'll pull him into the bush. I don't know where Graves is at. The fact that GP isn't reacting makes me think Graves isn't watching from there. Graves must just assume I took it, or he went to his blue buff first. We can run this guy down. We'll just close the distance on him and kill him. Actually, looks like he's backing off. That sucks. We can afford a full eclipse. We'll go ahead and take our blue and gromp at the same time. In a bit of a hurry. It's alright. I'll attack W, Q, start pulling it over to our gromp. Just Q them both. Use my E. Use my empowered W. Pull it back. Bada boom. We are pretty fed. We're in a really good spot to carry this game. Very nice. And you can cancel your E early if you really want to. Like if you want to poke him with a quick Q for whatever reason, you can double tap your E to cancel it before its full duration like that. Just end it. Alright, we've got our full eclipse. We're going to go for our boots now. We're going to go for some armor and a control ward. Their team is 80 heavy. It's Lethality GP, Lethality Graves, and Twitch. They have 3 ADs, 2 APs. Their AP is Mordekaiser and the Lulu. Looks like Graves realized I just took his stuff. He's probably not too happy about that. It doesn't even look like he has blue buff, so I wonder if his blue's up. I assume that it's not. Normally on Pantheon, go for an E-max second because of the cooldown reduction on it. Your W is mainly just for the base damage and for giving you 3 parts of your passive so fast. An empowered W, I should say. Alright, I'm gonna ult on this. I should be able to kill Lulu. And your R gives you full passive stacks. I can't reach them, so I'll just hit them both with a spear. Yeah, that's tough. The Lulu, I was hoping her R was on cooldown. I've kind of figured she would do that, though. Is what it is. At least we got the Lulu R out of the way. Graves is over here. Hit him with the Q. It goes on such a long cooldown when you charge it up. It's so annoying. I think it should kind of be the other way around. Because it's... a lot of the times it's inconvenient to charge it up if you're at... It's only convenient when you can't reach them. I think his wolves are up. Nice. We're having some kind of weird fight over there. Graves is going to lose these camps. I'm pulling ahead in CS majorly on him. Can go run that down. I have full passive up. We win this Eclipse. Graves is dead. Got ignited. We're going to run GP down. Auto attack, hit him with empowered. I'm going to save my W as a gap closer. I didn't want a W early since I was already behind him. Auto them down. If you're already behind them and you don't necessarily need the W damage, you just wait. That way if they flash or dash, you can use it for its huge gap closing potential. You can think of it like a Xin Zhao dash in that sense. Like, especially against someone like GP who's likely just going to use his orange like he did against the Alistar stun. It's a lot better for me to just hold on to it. Lulu doesn't have R. This is free. I have Oracles too. He's not full item either, so I can just run him down here. Hit him with a point blank Q. Close the distance. Empowered Q again. Use my E. It's pretty fast, but I still have vision of him. Hopefully we at least get the Lulu here. Yeah, I got... Their sums are too strong, bro. It's unfortunate that we didn't get the Ratatouille. Very unfortunate. We can block the dragon's autos with our E. I'm saving it though. I don't want to use E if I don't have to. There we go. Graves are buff coming up in 50 seconds. He's still not full item. I'll take my red into Wraps here. Or Wraps into red, that's fine. Once again, since Wraps is an AoE camp, I would normally rather use my empowered Q against it than an empowered W. Because your Q just wipes it so hard, especially after your first clear. It's just a little more efficient because we're putting all of our points in our Q anyways. I could go for this. Put it a little bit behind them, that way even if they run back, they're still not in a great spot. Didn't quite pinch it, he reacted fast and he's got tier 2 boots, but at the very least, we're in Graves jungle now. His red buff's coming up. GP's probably going to react to this. He's going to be moving around. I could probably get that. Ooh, yeah, we got to get up there. I'm going to just jump on him immediately. I got to close the distance, auto attack Q. I'm going to use my E, dodges Q damage. We're going to auto attack Q, keep backing it up. Juke that out. He's dead. Very nice. We'll go take his red buff now. And keep trying to take all of his camps. You're almost like a melee Graves. I do think Pantheon could be a top 10, top 15 jungler right now. As long as you're not picking him against Olaf or Elise, I think he's really damn strong. Because tank junglers, even though they'll wreck you mid-late game, they can't do anything against you early game. Go ahead and take that Herald. Just got a double. Wow, Graves is already respawned back in. He's only level 7, so his respawn is super, super short. And keep taking his camp, so it's really hard for him to get a full item. Struggling. Once again, your E is less so for the damage and more for the utility of not taking damage. So here we're not even going to bother to use it. We're just going to stick on this thing with our auto attacks. Very nice. I'm going to go to Graves Wraps instead of going to my blue. Plus I need to help Zoe here. Oh, I should have guessed that was up. I'm just going to jump on his head, auto him down. Blue smite this guy. Auto attack Q him. Got him. Make sure you land the last part of your E. The first part's just a bunch of stabbies, and the last part is a shield bash, which does solid damage. We're gonna take wolves. We'll probably cross through mid then. We can lay herald mid as well. But as you see, most of our camps are up, but once you establish a lead, you don't want to be going into your jungle too much. I can't cross over now because of the... I mean, we could potentially dive. I don't really trust the Zoe and the Alistar right now. If I trusted them, we'd just take turret and kill them all. Got him. Your E has a bit of range, so even though he dashed over, we kept our autos and Qs on him, and right as he dashed, I was poking him with my E over the wall. Very nice. Just a little bit of damage. Good stuff. And when you cancel it, you still get that last burst at the end. Very cool. Some big stuff going on mid right now. Probably go for Lulu. I'll just dash away. That wasn't gonna turn out well. Yeah, there's just it was too much. I didn't land a very good R there. A lot of times with your R, you'll have to pull off if your teammates aren't really there to back you up. Graves is bot side right now. I still have more items than him and I'm a much higher level, so I don't really have to back. Dragon's up in 58 seconds, so I'll time my back with that. I'm gonna cancel my E, that way I can use my Q. Your Q is always gonna do more damage than, especially the initial part of your E. And whenever you cancel your E, you get the second part regardless. I am gonna back and try to be there on time for Dragon. I think we'll be there pretty close to on time. We have the Herald Empowered Recall. It's much faster. Alright, we're gonna pick up this. We're gonna get that. And we're gonna pick up... We're gonna get Phage as well. Phage is just so valuable. Alright, yeah, we'll be there a little late, but we're on our way. We have a massive CS lead. We have about double Grave CS. We have 146 CS, which is really high for a non-Phage champ. I mean, for a non-Team-Mat champ. When you consider that we don't have Sunfire Aegis or Team-Mat, we have no AoE clear items. We have quite a bit of CS. It's all because of Pantheon Q, man. Super, super, I'd say borderline broken. It's balanced when you throw it from range, but when you just poke with it, like this, the cooldown on it's so low. I don't want to use my E against the dragon to block its autos, just in case enemies show up. You do fall off as Pantheon, similar to an Olaf or Xin Zhao, so you usually want to try to end the games. Don't drag him out. Oh, you're in trouble. You're in big trouble. Got him. I'll lay my Herald as well. I think I've only used 3 or 4 long-range Qs this whole game. Maybe 5. That was one of them and it was a kill. My teammates were probably going to kill him realistically, but I wanted a piece of that. Oh, I might have been able to get him there. Oh well. Twitch is trying to kill the Herald. Use my E. Not taking any damage and I'm chunking the shit out of him. Nice. I mean, I was taking some damage from the turret, but not from Twitch. Get my passive back up. I can't get to him, he's too fast. It's fine, we'll just back it up. We need to pull out now. This is pull out time. Oh no. Yeah, this is, we don't want to be here. Twitch is up. We're about to get bamboozled. At least we have full passive. Auto attack Q. He's a goner. Graves is top side. He's just trying to get resources, man. I've been taking his camps all game. He's had enough. Don't know where Twitch is. It's a little dangerous to waste my E like that. Graves is on his golems or red buff right now. Nope, he went bot instead. He's just given up on farming his camp, so he stole that raptor from me. I guess that's why she helped me leash that. My burn on my jungle item was going to finish that raptor off. I guess I should probably realize that at the end. I really love that AoE on the Q. It looks like it has a slight hitbox behind you. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just more of a side. Yeah, it's a really big sideways hitbox. It's not necessarily behind you though. It's like really girthy. It comes out to your sides. She almost threw that into the little golem there. The little golem almost messed that up. Let's go ahead and try to wrap this game up. 250, not much damage. Doesn't look like much. She has some HP. I want to jump on her. I should have just been hitting the turret in hindsight. If I would have just hit the turret, we would have had it. Lulu, you fool! Nice. Oh, GP dodged it. Nice. Hit the turret, Zoe. She's trolling me. She didn't hit it once. I don't think we can end. They're just defending. We're gonna have to pull back. We might get this inhib though. Yeah, we want to back off. No need to force and give them 1,000 shutdown gold. Might be able to grab a camp or two on our way out. For your final items, you're normally looking for lethality. I'm sorry, not lethality. You're normally looking for more armor pen. I forget what it's called. It's the thing that Last Whisper builds into. Yeah, it's a cereal? Cereal does. Searle does. I don't even know how you say that. I'll just call it the Grudge. You really want to get the Grudge. Super, super strong. A lot of armor penetration, and I think it works quite nicely with your Ars passive of 20% bonus armor penetration. You kind of just end up doing true damage to people. If you want to build lethality Pantheon, which we kind of did since we got Eclipse, I don't recommend getting more than one lethality item on Pantheon. You kind of just get it for your mythic, for your core first item, but after that, it's not really what you want. Did we time it, or did we not go far enough? Okay, it looks like we timed it. That's some damage, boy. That's some damage right there. One flash on this guy's head. Yeah, we got the deeps right now. We're a lot like a Zed, like a baby Zed. Somehow Alstar got that kill. Yeah, that's GG. Nasus is going full raid boss mode under turrets. He's so strong. Lulu's gonna die if she does that. She polymorphed me midair. Alright guys, GG. I hope you enjoyed this Pantheon jungle commentary guide for preseason 11. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and come chat and chill live. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.